And this is the next level. Mad Monster Mansion. And this is actually a pretty complex level, all things considered. There are a lot of entrances into the mansion. And because it is Grunty's mansion, and there are skeletal enemies. Oh, and if I hit hurts you, I'm just gonna take you out. Some health. Yeah, so in here, there's nothing, so there's no reason to go in here aside from health. It's best to end up going through the entrances from bottom to top. That way then you can kind of like clear things out. There's another entrance here, and this is another one of these areas. I'm gonna take out a bunch of these enemies, but yeah, again, there is absolutely nothing of value in this room. We're gonna go in the cellar, and the cellar is actually the first major point of interest that we want to go to. There are teehees. So again, Tee's gonna chase us. We're gonna use Wonder Wing, and we're gonna get rid of him that way. The Wonder Wing, this is the first and only enemy that is exclusively weak to the Wonder Wing. But in here, in the cellar, there is a Jiggy. And there are also some other collectibles that we're gonna go and collect. There is a Mumbo token, but in here, first Jinjo, purple Jinjo. As you can see, there's a barrel that's already open. But again, we'll talk about that at the end of the playthrough once we've actually completed the game. We're gonna break open this gate first in here, and there are also some Greystone enemies. So what we'll do is we're gonna end up shooting out the blue eggs into the vases, and they're gonna thank us every time we do. Yeah, this is probably gonna take a few attempts. And yeah, every single time we do that, we end up getting rewarded with a Jiggy. Oh, we gotta fill all these up, and then they'll reward us with a Jiggy. So there's actually quite a handful we have to do. And we also gotta take away these enemies, but we're not gonna grab the health right away because there's no reason to. There's another one. There's gonna be another one of these. Oh. These really do look alike, huh? We're gonna do this. And I don't even bother doing that. Go in here. Completely miss. Okay, can I... Yeah, why do I suck at this? Why do I absolutely suck at this? There we go. And yeah, that gives us a Jiggy. But also, you can see, one of the stained glass windows is a little bit different. So we're gonna jump in. And there's, yeah, this room. Which has a bunch of collectibles. But otherwise, there's not really much reason to go in here. It's just a fun little secret area. We're done with that room. And we're actually gonna open up this gate as well, and we're gonna do the maze. So this is a ghost maze. We're gonna have to go through here. There are some notes in here, so we are gonna have to go through the maze. There are some enemies. There's a Mumbo token, which we need to grab. Okay, we only got 18 out of 20. There is a Jinjo here in this maze as well. We're now done with this area. What we're gonna do is we're going to go up here. Well, actually, I think we need to use, yeah, this gravestone as like a footing. Talon trot, jump up, jump up. And there are some notes. So we're going to grab the notes, and we're actually going to go up to the top because there is actually a Jiggy up top. So go through here, we're going to jump over, jump again, jump around. And there is a Mumbo token. So that's the Mumbo token. There are 4 notes up the top. We're going to very carefully make our way over. Because again, if we fall, that's a lot of damage we're taking. What we do is we climb up here, we jump up, and there's our Jiggy. As you can see, the mansion is quite tall. We're going to access Mumbo last. There's this enemy. Probably better to save the Wonder Wings, gold feathers for the church area. There is Tumbler, the Mighty. So what we do, we jump on. And there is B. A. And yeah, what we have to do is we have to end up sliding onto every single tile. That is an N. There are a bunch of grunty tiles we have to avoid. Go here. And yeah, this is a very painfully slow mini game. There is K. And where is the A? There is the A. We're gonna wait for the ghost to pass. We'll wait for you to pass. There is Z down there. Over here is the O. I'm gonna go on the O. And yeah, we have to basically slide on Tumblr. We go through here. We'll wait for you to pass. And then yeah, once we've done this, at last, the puzzle is solved. Take this thing. I'm leaving this gloomy shed. And yep, that's our next Jiggy. We're gonna grab the remaining 2 notes. And then we're gonna be on our way to the next area we want to access, which is the pond. We're gonna go through here. By going through here, it does unlock a shortcut. So see, there is a locked gate here that we cannot access. We're not gonna go in that area because there is no reason to. Over here is a Jinjo. The water doesn't actually deal... The water in here does not deal damage. But we're gonna go up here. And there's a switch. What we're gonna do is gonna access... I'm gonna ground pound it. Opens up the church. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go through here. And we're gonna make a mad dash to the church. Because we've ended up taking out all the enemies, it's gonna be super easy. So we made it. And now that we're in the church, and this place is the biggest area in the level. There are some T's. Gonna wait for you to come closer, and we're gonna get rid of the Teehees. There are 2 blue eggs. There is 1 note. There's 2 Jiggies in this level. One's the witch switch, and one is one of the regular levels. There's a character here called Mozand. Or Mozhand, I don't know how to pronounce it. And we have to do basically a Simon Says minigame. I say that, but it's way easier than the one in Bubble Bloom Swamp. And this is Mozhand. Mozhand plays this organ with ease, but can you follow him on the keys? So basically we have to follow every tile he presses. And this is a super easy minigame. Like, I'm talking free. Yep, that one goes back. This one, follow around. And then, yeah, this is gonna be that one. Yep, not bad there. But now watch me copy this tune, anime style B. This is like one of the easiest minigames in the whole game. Like, it's not free, but it may as well should be. So press this black key, play that, he's gonna play that, he's gonna go back, do that, and yeah. Boom, boom. And we just follow him along. And yeah, this is literally the whole minigame in a nutshell. And again, it's super easy. Done that. There we go. Your music skills are mighty fine, so take this golden piece of mine. And that's the Jiggy. Yeah, again, literally one of the easiest Jiggies in the whole game. In terms of, like, if we're talking minigame Jiggies, flat flip, and we flat flip again. I'm not even going to bother with you, there's no reason. Is there anything behind there? Nah, nothing of value. We're going to grab the Jiggy, and we're going to go over to the fan. Well, we're going to go flight pad. Because in the flight pad, I mean, there is a candle over there. And if you look very carefully, there is a Mumbo token, and I just completely slipped off like an idiot. I kind of want to know, like, what's your favorite world from Banjo Kazooie? I'm a little curious to hear the answers of anyone who's watching. We're gonna go here, we jump on the fly pad. There is a witch switch in this level. We'll do is we're gonna fly our way up. And that's a honeycomb piece. Doesn't seem. Again, there's blue eggs. That's blue eggs. I'm gonna try and ground pound. There we go. Going forwards. And this is the witch switch. We ground pound witch switch. And this is gonna spawn a Jiggy in one of the eyes of the Grunty statue. This is probably one of the longest levels in the game aside from Click Clock Wood, but Click Clock Wood is super easy as well. I'm actually gonna climb up to the top of the manor. Probably best to work our way down. This is the... Oh yeah, so we'll go back to here later. We can't actually do anything in that room. Go through here. We're gonna go up here. And in here. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And again, this is another room where we kind of require Pumpkin Banjo. And then we're going to go up now to the third floor. The second floor is actually the highest we can get up to as Pumpkin Banjo. So now that we are done with this, we now hold left, Talon Trot, slowly jump our way over. There's the Jinjo, we're going to grab the Jinjo. We're going to go in the first area right here. And in this room, there are a lot of notes. In fact, this is like the main note reservoir level. So we're just going to go through here, and we're going to grab all the notes we can see and find. We're done with this room. We can now exit, go over here, grab the note number, and then grab the remaining 2 notes up here. And then we're going to access the master bedroom. And then we're going to go in here. I'm going to get rid of you. That's not an enemy. Okay, I thought that was. Let's see. Come over here. Get rid of you. And there's a free Wonder Wing for our trouble. Is there anything in the corner here? No, there's not. In fact, I don't think there's another T. I think we took out the one. Go up. Oh, yeah, there's a, I'm gonna go up here. This is the final Jinjo. I didn't even realize. Yep, there's our Jiggy. And is there another one here? I don't know. I don't think there is. Oh, there is. I think. Nope, I'm just deluding myself. Never mind. Never mind. I thought there was a Jiggy in here. Let's go in here. And now we can actually go up to the top area. Now, yeah, they're kind of intended for you to use the shock jump spring, but I don't bother. As you can see. I'm gonna go through here. Go through here, and now what we do is gonna jump over here. Go here. And we've got the Jiggy. Grunty's gold, how it's shown, she'll be mad now it's gone. Yep, now, yes, I'm mad, my boot. I'll put up your usually spooker's butt. I think it's like, you know, part, but like, it doesn't rhyme properly. We do. Yeah, there is kind of an extra life thing here, but there's like, not really any. Again, there's like nothing here. Aside from an extra life statue. Yeah, the flight pad's actually useless, never mind. Just gonna grab the, we will grab the notes though. Jump, jump, jump. Jump down. And I completely failed a flat flip jump entirely. There we go. But yeah, if you step on the wood, it ends up alerting the ghost, and then you can't actually get the Jiggy. But you have to get it while he's asleep. We have now done everything we can as regular Banjo. So now is our time to go over to Mumbo's Skull and borrow the transformation powers for the level. And this transformation is unique in the fact that it is actually compulsory in order to actually beat the game. Because you cannot access the rest of the game without it. Since you need to hit a switch, there are some notes. We're going to grab the notes. I don't know whether there's anything else up here. I can look. There's a single gold feather. We'll grab it. We'll grab the single gold feather. Why not? Go down. And then we're going to access the transformation for this level, which is Pumpkin Banjo. And Pumpkin Banjo allows us to do a few things. Mainly, we cannot be damaged by the thorns, so you can see the brambles. The brambles do not damage us if we are Pumpkin Banjo. Also, more importantly, there are a few areas we can access. And we're going to do this area first, because this is probably the easiest one. We just have to try and avoid the enemies, because again, we cannot fight back. In here, there are some notes. So we're going to go up, we're going to grab some notes first. And I'm just going to completely fail every jump. Yeah, so the first batch of notes go in here. And we're going to jump in the well. Anyways, the water does damage you because it's like bewitched water. Jump down here. Jump down. Oh, and no, it doesn't. What we'll do is we're just gonna like go around slowly. And we're gonna grab all the notes we can in here. If we can end up making the jump. There's our 8 jiggies per level. Grab this. Grab this. Grab this. Yeah, the Pumpkin Banjo is actually a pretty fast-moving power-up, admittedly. That's like the one benefit of it. And we gotten everything within the well. And we're going to make our way to the maze. So we need to get to the second floor. And to get to the second floor, we need to go through this maze. Well, actually, we need to go through here. And there's a ramp that we can go up. And also a Mumbo token. We'll grab that. Is there anything else? Nope. What we do is now we slowly make our way to a few key areas. First key area is this area. There's actually an empty honeycomb piece, which gives us another health upgrade. I'm not going to bother collecting every single honeycomb piece because there's no reason to. But yeah, we got an empty honeycomb piece, gives us another health upgrade. Now we keep on going around because there is actually another entranceway in here, I think it is. And this is where we wanted to access this Pumpkin Banjo. There's a Mumbo token in here. And if you're curious about the song and why you got like such a triumphant song, and we exit out, there is actually a kind of area thing called Stop and Swap. But we're going to go down here, and it's going to drop us down, and he's going to flush us down the toilet. The logo flushes us, and this is going to allow us to go through the septic tank. There is a grill chomper. Importantly, there's Jiggy, but there is nothing else down here. Again, and it's funny, because for all the disgusting things Donkey doesn't like, yeah, can't believe you went in there. Now wash your hands, filthy there. She draws the line at going down a toilet septic tank, but then nothing else is more gross. So we're gonna go through here, and this gives us our final Jiggy. And then we also get the last 5 notes. We're gonna exit from the level if we can end up making it on the pad. So you're probably wondering why we need Pumpkin Banjo so badly. Nope, I don't want to deal with you. That gate we ended up breaking earlier is actually, we have to go down here because there's a small little shack here, and we go up here, and in here is you hear a familiar noise. But why is there a familiar noise in here? Because Mumbo's here. So you have to talk to Mumbo, you have to transform back into Banjo. And yeah, after transforming back into Banjo, you're gonna use the Wonder Wing. And there we go. I'm still here. I watch you play. But I can't think of much to say. We hit the switch. And what does the switch do? It raises the water level. Which is very interesting. Why would you need to raise the water level? Well, it's actually required to access the Rusty Bucket Bay. So we're going to transform back into Pumpkin Banjo to leave. Mumbo comments on how the pumpkin is making him hungry. Me getting the pot ready. So we're going to exit and we're just going to make our way slowly to where we're going to use the pumpkin next. It's super obvious as to where the rippers are because they're literally completely different from the rest of the gravestones. And we go through here. And this is the area we need to do. We've got this very long, narrow path, and I am absolutely terrified. I also think we can speak to Brentilda while in this transformation. I'm gonna test, actually. Oh, we can! Revolting Gruntilda's bedroom has smelly socks hanging from the ceiling. She also has a loogie bush growing in a pot beside her bed, filthy old bag. And you'd be sick if you saw her in almost streaky brown undies. So I think the answers are the same. The locations you find them are different. Let's go through here. And there is another Cheeto. So we found a second Cheeto. Again, he's found once more. Another spell they get. If one more page I see you turn, then Grunty shall Cheeto burn. But again, so because she's nasty, we get another code. Red feathers. I'm not going to bother going through the lengthy ass narrow passage. So I'm actually curious. I'm just probably going to drop down and then purposely kill myself. What's wrong? Is it tough? No, no. I wanted to do that. Because then it spawns us back here. Yeah, that's the reason why lives are kind of just meaningless, in my opinion. I'm not going to type the code in right away, there's no reason to. We're going to immediately head to the Rusty Bucket Bay area. Go in here, and we're underwater. And now we can actually access the second to last warp cauldron of the game. And this is the second to last cauldron. So this activates the blue cauldron. So we swim up here. Go up. And you can rat-a-tat-rap that away, which the game doesn't do a clear job of telling you, because most players will try and raise the water level, and then by raising the water level it makes it inaccessible. And I think it's kind of foreshadowed through this grate, but then you have to actually... Yeah, so we go in here, we're just going to dump all the puzzle pieces in here, and this unlocks probably one of the more iconic or more infamous levels of the game, Rusty Bucket Bay. And yeah, a lot of people do not like this level at all. I'm gonna swim back through here and see if we can actually reach one of the areas. I don't think we can. Nope, you actually have to raise the water level. Okay, so raising the water level is actually necessary for progression. Huh, I didn't even know that. Well, now I know. We're gonna go forwards, we're gonna jump over, we're gonna jump over, jump, and jump again. And die completely. There's one particular room in Rusty Bucket Bay that is absolutely infamous, known as the engine room. So the engine room is one of the most infamous areas in the whole game. But yeah, we're gonna hit this. It's gonna raise the water level a little bit higher, so we can actually access that area, which is now redundant through the pipe. We're gonna go up, and up here, there's another gold feather, and I think over here is not really anything important. Nope. I'm gonna rat-a-tat-wrap that open, and what we'll do is we're gonna go through this pipe, because up here is actually another switch. So we're gonna go down, and we can actually unlock that area, which we will do immediately afterwards. What we're gonna do is we're gonna swim down, and by swimming down, we go in here, and what we want to do is swim right up. Just hold up, swim up, and try and see if we can see the entranceway. Oh, over there, over there, over there. Found it. Yeah, the reason why we raise the water level is so we can access this. The final Cheeto. Bear and Bird getting good at finding Cheeto. Another spell they shall have. That trader book has pushed its luck, so in the burning fire I'll chunk, if it can find Cheeto. So we get our third and final main cheat code of the game, being gold feathers. So now we have both the feather cheat codes, meaning we can go back to Treasure Trove Cove, and that platform we couldn't reach earlier. Going up here, unlock the door. We can't access the end of the game quite yet, but we're gonna go through here, and there's a bunch of whip tracks. So what to do is we're just gonna use the Wonder Wing to kind of blitz through here. And completely missed the second last one. You see, there are a few things. There are black gruntlings now. What we'll do is jump up here. So we're going to flat flip our way up 3 times. But yeah, the next note door, 765 notes are required. And we don't have anywhere near that amount. Up here, there is nothing. And then over here is a suspicious switch. So what does it do? It spawns a puzzle. It spawns a puzzle pad, which is necessary to put the jigsaw pieces into Click Clock Wood. So if you explore, you'll probably see, oh, I can put jiggies into there. But then you're kind of stuck then. A lot of players then are kind of confused. How do I reach that? We're going to drop down, because down here, you'll see that there's a little bit of a cave. By going down here, there is another cauldron. And by activating that, we have activated the final warp point. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, and we're going to access Treasure Trove Cove and the Click Clock Wood entranceway through that cauldron. And now we're going to swim through here, because we couldn't do... Yeah, longer tooth, strong arm. Grunty's got the lasting charm. So we go up. And there are a few things here. So there is a Mumbo Skull token here. That is pretty sneakily hidden. We're going to go on here. And we're going to dump the rest of our puzzle pieces in here. And we've unlocked every level in the game. And the final level is Click Clock Wood. And then it's going to spawn the thing in. And we're going to immediately make our way to Leaky, and we're going to have him help us again. We're going to press LRB to skip the dialogue, we've already seen it. And it's going to drain the sandcastle. And now we go down. Yep. Bear and Bird get 100 red feathers. 100 is the maximum as well. All my feathers, it makes me sick. Fly to me, your butthole kick. Yes. 20 gold feathers, you get. New maximum 20 years. Gold feathers, you may have 20. But bruises, you will still have plenty. You still get plenty. We are done with Treasure Trove Cove now. 100%. We got all the cheat codes. We've got all the cheats. We've ended up 100%ing every level up until Mad Monster Mansion. We are now going to backtrack to the most infamous level in the entire game. And you all know what level that's gonna be.